All right, it's time for me to address the elephant in the room. There's somebody in law and crime that I've had history with. Her name is Callie. Allegedly, that's her name. You know what I mean? No idea, zero. Unlike her, unlike her, you know who I am. I mean, all right. So my friend Lynn Brompton over there in the UK encouraged me to do this because she doesn't want to see other people get catfished or hurt, so to speak. Okay, so getting back to Kelly, her and I were, if you guys saw us in Law and Crime at all, we were kind of like close. You know what I mean? We drawn to one another. She would always come in, where's 666? Where's my man? 6666? All that shit. You know what I mean? And then it was Christmas of 2024. She disappeared. Came back last year around this time. Well, oh no, it was around June. Yeah, it was around June. Gone for 6 months. 6. You know, she was subscribed to my channel. She didn't, come on here and, say she was all right, this and that, because, mind you, we didn't talk off of Law and Crime. So when she came back, we exchanged email. And I sent her my phone number. She said right away that her phone was a work phone. Okay, it was a little bit of a red flag. That was one. Okay, her phone was a work phone, and she was gonna be going on her aunt's phone plan. I'm saying, like, the fuck? Like, yeah, my mom, my grandmother ran up $10,000 on credit cards. 10,000. And she couldn't pay the electric, that got shut off, all this fucking shit was going on. Then prior to us exchanging emails, she was saying she wanted to get a doll for her daughter. Her daughter, her alleged daughter, the baby daddy's a deadbeat from Australia. Don't ask me. This is what she tells me. All right, so me, being who I am, as you guys have seen, I cook for the neighbors and all that shit, right? And the last girlfriend I had 4 kids. Married twice, 4 kids. One was a deadbeat. And he was charged with rape down in New York. He's banned from there. But yeah, he's been in and out of jail. But I was her father figure. I taught her how to ride a bike, all that stuff. You know what I mean? And so I was like, you know what? I know it's how it is. If I see something like that, I feel bad for the kid because they didn't ask to be here, so to speak. They didn't ask to be here. That's not their fault who their fathers are, so to speak. It's not their fault for who their mothers have chosen. You know what I mean? They didn't anticipate shit happening. You know what I mean? So now they pull on my heartstrings a bit. You know what I mean? So I did. I offered. I'm like, well, how much is it? She's like, oh, I have money here, this and that. I'm like, well, how much is it? I was like, you need money? And she's like, no, I can't take that from you. All right. It was like a couple of days later. She's like, or maybe a couple of hours later. I have all the documents, emails, or everything, all of it. I don't lie. That's one thing I do not do, is lie. I might hurt your feelings. I'm gonna tell you the fucking truth. But yeah, so she asked me, if I was willing to. I was like, yeah, no problem. So she asked me if I could get her a gift card. I'm like, well, show me the doll and I'll give it. She sent me these pictures. All right. So how do you give me your address, this and that? And she's like, oh, well, I'm with my grandmother and, and they kind of feel funny about having the address. I was like, I'm just having the fucking thing sent to you. You know what I mean? I punch in my information there and it gets sent to you. It's not that big of a deal. Mind you, she already offered to treat me to pizza down in New York like a fucking year prior. Down in Brooklyn. So, all right. So I'm like, it's a little odd. You know what I mean? Like a little odd there. You know what I mean? But all right, whatever. So I help her out. And so I got a $400 gift card. Used it. So I get the receipt, my fucking thing. I says, yeah, it was, it was used. I'm like, okay. Oh, she thanks you. Thanks me. She's like 4 years old. I mean, oh, she says thank you. And meanwhile, okay, so she leaves a voice message from Google voicemail for a fucking email. Sound like she was mid-50s. Nothing what she looked like. Does not match her fucking photo at all. She sounded like she was mid-50s, missing her teeth and everything else. Like she was addicted, like she was an addict. Okay? So, I'm like, the fuck is going on here? I mean, so I'm like, then a couple of days goes back and she's like, oh, I need money, I need food, I need this and that. I'm like, all right. I was like, kept fucking hitting. Well, what she want? I need Amazon, when she wants this off of Amazon, this and that. So I do it again. That's, she has to leave. She wants to move down with her aunt down in fucking South Carolina. She needed new moving containers. She's like, I was like, I ain't got no fucking money right this time. I had to pay rent, all this shit, you know what I mean? It's like, well, Jason said it was like, who the fuck is he? Well, he's this gay, fucking, no, not, you know what I mean? I have gay friends, and the way she said it's like, oh, he's just some gay, physical trainer down in New York. And, he'll pay you back. Okay. I was like, all right, well, how do I get help? Yeah, so, yeah, I'll do it. He'll give it back to you on Friday. All right, so it's like $75 or $125. I forget what it is. I have it all added up. Just shy of $600 I put out. Okay, so so she was coming there Friday, and then she had a blow. So allegedly, she had a blowout with Jason. Even though they were supposedly close. Remember, I had never seen any of them. Video. No. You know what I mean? Her photos. Remember what I said earlier. Her work phone, right? She said she couldn't send her photos because they're on her older phone. She couldn't do this, she couldn't do that. I'm like, the fuck? I was like, all these red flags. I was like, you're coming off like a scam artist here. Why would you ever think of that? You don't fucking call me that, yada, yada, yada. I'm like, well, you are, you know what I mean? It's fucking red flags. I was like, who the fuck doesn't have a phone? Who? Who? We all have, even fucking little kids. I see little kids at a fucking store with a fucking phone. Oh, it's my work phone. Yeah, okay. All right, so then she broke down in North Carolina. Well, she said she needed money to go to South Carolina. Now I froze up. I was like, yeah, but I ain't got enough funds right now. So I was like, you know what? I volunteer with the Guardian Angels. I was like, I know Curtis Lewa. I was like, you can fucking name drop me. I was like, you know what? Where are you? I was like, I have him. Come down there and put some gas in your vehicle. She wouldn't fucking accept it. She's like, oh no, they're gonna fucking, you know what I mean? Because DCF. I'm like, DCF? I was like, what the fuck you talking about? I was like, you're putting gas in your vehicle. You know what I mean? And then she was like, no. You know what I mean? And then didn't hear from her. She said she's stuck down in North Carolina. I was like, no, I was like, hold on a second. I was like, Catholic charities, they have churches and shit. People fucking, you know what I mean, to volunteer, they send donation money to for people, situations like this, right? I was like, what town do you want to give it? Oh, I'm in a diner. I mean, here we are, and she's putting her kid there, drew her right on the bus. I'm with my kid here, we're at a fucking diner, but down here, it's getting cold. It's fucking June, first off, it's fucking North Carolina. So fucking 70-year-old. I'm sitting like, I don't hear any kids. Every voice, thing that she was sending me on Google, I didn't hear a fucking kid. She's charging her phone in a diner, okay? I was like, well, I have, I can call this place or that place, you know what I mean? And she's like, because they'll contact DCF. Child Protective Families. I'm like, I was like, no. I was like, if anything, you'd be called for not doing anything, you know what I mean? If you're trying to get, money in your car to get to your destination, they're not going to fucking care. You're not neglecting your kid here. You're neglecting by not doing anything. In here, you know what I mean? I was sick. I was sick that weekend. So I laid in bed. I got a couple emails. I just like, I was too fucking tired. I get up, you know what I mean, fucking go to listen to my, she left a voicemail, on the Google. click play. She's like, oh, this guy I met, you know what I mean? He's in the military. And his name is Anton. And he helped me and Diana, you know, get us gas. And I've been talking to him just now on the phone. I'm like, hold up a second. On the phone, I was like, first off, you told me you didn't have one. Second of all, you didn't send me your fucking number. You know what I mean? I was like, you this guy fucking leapfrogged over me? It made no sense. Of course I was pissed. You know what I mean? I was like, hold up a second. And she's telling me the same shit she was telling to me, to him. I'm like, so you use the same shit on me, to him? Same stuff, well, you're a single mother, you're not rushing into anything on this bullshit. I'm like, you said the same fucking thing? It's like, I'm not your man. I was like, hold up a second. You're right. You're not my man. But you going into fucking Delaware crime saying, my man. That fucking shit ends now. I'm not your man. I never was. No, I snapped on it. Fucking tried to go fuck herself and all this stuff. All right. Now, here's a big part of it all too. Okay. Here's the biggest one. So she's in law and crime, right? Remember, she disappeared for 6 months. She told me she was raped. Had to go to court, this and that, right? Now, I've been around a lot of, you know, rape victims. As I said, volunteer with Guardian Angels. You tend to run in all walks of life. She told me that. She recently came back, okay? Got a husband and a newborn. What happened to the guy? What happened to being raped? Every rape victim I came across would have PTSD. Wouldn't run off, wouldn't open their legs, wouldn't have a fucking kid. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody would do that. She did. So, food for thought, don't get catfished. You ever see the red flags? No matter if they pull your heartstrings over little kids or whatever, I hate to say it, you gotta walk. Save your dignity, save yourself, you gotta walk. And I can't prevent you guys from saying something to her about this shit, you know what I mean, the shit that went down, the money. I know April is gonna be fucking pissed off, and Christine probably too, you know what I mean, and a few others. I mean, the point is, it's a valuable lesson in life. You know what I mean, is keep your guard up. What people say online, unless they can prove this, what I am, unless they can prove any of that, take it with a grain of salt. Don't wear your heart on your sleeve. All you men out there that have somebody, make sure they're real. Make sure they're real. Real people. Do video. Don't put up excuses and say, hey, I'm a work phone, or I can't send you photos now because you're on my old phone. Well, go get your fucking phone then. You know what I mean? Yeah. And what she's saying now, I don't believe any of it. I don't do this as a husband. I don't do this for another fucking kid. Does it for attention. Somebody's drawing attention, pathological liar. You know what I mean? There are people just like that. Going in there, you know what I mean? Going in there, they want attention because they're not getting it at home. Or something bad happening. Some people just love the attention. So that's my warning. Happy Friday, and thanks for watching. Oh, Lynn, thank you for getting me to do this. Guys, it's a cruel world. So take it with face value. On who you're talking to, get proof. All right? That's all I can say. All right? You've been warned. Sometimes when you poke the devil, the horns come out. Peace.